Welcome back to another episode of Insurance Foundations. My name is John Troms. Today we're going to be talking about how to pick a good agent. So, first of all, the problem, you can't just ask them if they're good or not. The other problem is, even if they're a good agent for somebody else, they might not be a good fit for you. So, how can you tell? Well, there's a couple of things from my experience that I think you can do that really help out. So, there's 4 things to look for in a good agent for you, and we're going to talk about those, and hopefully it'll help out. So, first things first, most important point, do they listen? When you go to meet a professional financial agent of any kind, banker, CPA, broker, insurance agent, whatever it is, they are coming from a whole different place than you are probably. So they're going to speak their own language, they have their own idea of what to expect, and they're thinking in terms of what forms they have to fill out and what answers they need to give for those. So a lot of times they forget to listen to you. This is really the most important point. When you sit down to talk, will they find out, yes, the nuts and bolts about where you have money, if you have savings accounts, CDs, brokerage accounts, your house, all that stuff. But are they going to find out about your hobbies? Your dreams, your hopes, your fears? What are you afraid of? The motivations behind what you're trying to accomplish and why and how you feel about those is really kind of the most important point for whether or not you can find products or services that fit or even don't fit. So that's really the most important thing. Will they listen? Will they ask more than just the basic questions? And then will they stop talking and let you talk? And get to know you and really connect. Do you have a connection with this person? That's another good point with the whole listening thing. Will they build rapport? Will they build that connection to you as an individual so that you can understand them and trust them and they can understand you and really just get to know you and care about who you are? The second point is closely related to that. It's will they talk? By that I mean, will they communicate with you? When you call them, when you leave a voicemail, when you text them, when you email, will they actually respond in a timely manner? It shouldn't have to be said, but I've had customers tell me they were really surprised that I called back as quick as I did. I really just thought that was normal, but I guess it's not always normal. So that's another good indication. Will they actually respond when you have a question or when things change? The other thing is, too, if you already have an agent, are they calling you on at least an annual basis to set up an appointment to talk, to find out what's changed, to let you know what's changed in the industry? Laws change, lots of things change. This whole virus that's going around changing the way we look at the world entirely, that's going to have an impact on your finances. So that's a big one. Will they reach out to you and communicate? Or when you reach out to them, will they call back? This comes up to the third point, which is, will they provide critical feedback? By critical feedback, I mean not that they will be critical of you. You don't want to find somebody who's going to be critical of your choices. It's your money. You can choose to do with it what you want. If you want to spend it all buying a fishing boat, fantastic. If you have a company you want to invest with because you think it's going to go big, go for it. My job as an agent, and what I think all agents should do, is provide critical feedback. So that means letting you know specifically how this decision that you're talking about is going to affect you in a positive or negative way from their perspective. And they have perspectives that you don't, so it's a good thing to ask, and you really want their feedback. But you shouldn't have somebody who actually criticizes you. That was actually a true story that somebody told me, and that's why I included it in the video. Their agent told them they were making a bad choice by remodeling their home. Not a good thing. Anyway, the next one is providing 2 distinct options or pathways to get somewhere. If you're planning a road trip, there's at least 2 different ways. There's probably a million different ways you could travel to the place. Is it going to be fast? Is it going to be slow? Scenic? Not scenic. You're going to take a risk if there's weather, or you're going to just take a safe route and, not risk anything. So I think the same thing applies to finances. Once you have a goal in mind, there should be at least 2 drastically different ways that you can achieve it. And then through a discussion, You both pick one you think is going to fit your needs and your personality. And then after you've picked that direction, they should be able to come up with at least 2 to 3 different products or ways to achieve that goal. Along with that, once you've had those discussions, they should be able to tell you and be willing to tell you if there's another way that maybe they can't provide that's an option for you. You know, being able to tell somebody no shows that they care about you more than they care about their commission or their payment or, you know, whatever they're trying to accomplish. I've had to tell a couple of customers, no, the products I'm offering don't really fit what you're trying to accomplish, or not yet. So take these steps to prepare for it, and then we can have a conversation in like a year. So just to recap, find someone who listens, who's willing to communicate with you in text, emails, and, you know, voicemails, and annual reviews, big thing. Find someone who's willing and able to give you critical feedback, someone you trust to listen to, and then someone who can provide you with distinct pathways and options. Now that you have some questions to ask yourself and your agent, I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful experience with them. But if you're not feeling like you're being heard, or if you just want to find out if insurance products can help out your situation, get in contact with me, shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.